For centuries, ships vanished beneath the waves, entombed in darkness, their secrets lost beyond reach. But in 6 mysterious shipwrecks discovered in the deep sea, new technology shattered that silence. Suddenly, explorers could see nearly 7 kilometers down, uncovering war graves, sunken empires, and ancient trade routes that history forgot. How did we finally learn to read the ocean's hidden record? And what else lies waiting in the abyss? For generations, when a ship vanished into the deep, it simply ceased to exist for those left behind. The ocean swallowed hulls, cargo, and crew alike, erasing every trace. Without survivors or a message in a bottle, families faced only silence. The world's greatest navies, merchants, and explorers all shared the same helplessness. No chart showed where a vessel had gone down. No diver could reach the crushing blackness miles below. Even the most powerful empires could only guess at the fate of lost convoys or warships. The Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans became graveyards without markers, their secrets locked away by pressure and darkness. Sailors' tales hinted at storms, pirates, or sudden disaster, but these were fragments, never proof. Sometimes fishermen would dredge up a barnacled timber or a piece of carved wood, offering a fleeting glimpse of a tragedy decades or centuries old. But for every artifact found, thousands more ships slipped into oblivion, their stories untold. The deep ocean acted as a vault, sealing away evidence so completely that even the most determined searchers could do little but hope for luck. For centuries, the bottom of the sea was a blank page, history written in invisible ink, waiting for the means to reveal it. Everything changed in the 1980s when remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, began reaching depths that no human diver could survive. These underwater drones, tethered to research ships by long cables, became the eyes and hands of scientists in places where sunlight never penetrates. Early ROVs were crude by today's standards, but even then they could descend thousands of meters and send back live video of the ocean floor. By the 1990s, advances in sonar and digital imaging allowed researchers to scan wide swaths of seabed, revealing hidden shapes and patterns that hinted at wrecks lost for centuries. As technology advanced, so did ambition. The 2010s saw the rise of autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, and the use of photogrammetry, a process that stitches together thousands of overlapping images to create detailed 3D models of shipwrecks. These models captured every plank, amphora, and cannon in astonishing clarity, preserving sites exactly as they lay. Scientists began mapping entire trenches and basins with multi-beam sonar, turning what was once guesswork into a methodical search. ROVs now dive several kilometers deep, navigating with ultra-long baseline acoustic positioning systems that keep them steady in the pitch black. High-powered LED arrays cut through the darkness, while real-time data streams to the surface for instant analysis. With these tools, the abyss is no longer invisible. For the first time, explorers can systematically search the ocean's hidden vaults, transforming the impossible into routine discovery. On June 26, 2022, Victor Vescovo sat inside the limiting factor, a titanium sphere designed to withstand the weight of nearly 7 kilometers of ocean pressing from all sides. The submersible dropped through layer after layer of darkness, guided by sonar echoes and the faint signals of navigation beacons. At 6,985 meters, almost 4.3 miles down, the searchers found what no one else had ever seen: the broken remains of the USS Samuel B. Roberts. The ship lay split in two, its hull twisted by the violence of its final plunge. This was the deepest shipwreck ever discovered. The Sammy B had gone down in 1944 during a battle where its crew faced a fleet many times their size. 89 men died with the ship. Their final resting place is so deep that sunlight has never touched it, and the pressure would crush any ordinary vessel in seconds. The site is treated with the respect owed to a war grave. Its exact coordinates remain classified, known only to a handful of officials and the expedition team. Even with the best equipment, the discovery was never certain. Sonar images offered only ghostly outlines. Only when Vescovo peered out through the viewport and recognized the bridge, the gun mounts, and the battered hull did the truth settle in. The moment brought both awe and gravity, a reminder that technology can reveal what was lost, but some places demand reverence. The Sammy B story, hidden for decades in pitch-black silence, had finally been confirmed. The ocean had given up one of its secrets, and the world's deepest war grave was no longer invisible. The USS Johnston rested unseen in the Philippine Trench for nearly 8 decades before explorers located it at a depth of 6,468.9 meters, just over 4 miles beneath the surface. When found in 2021, it became the deepest shipwreck ever identified, if only for a short time. Like the Sammy B, the Johnston was lost during the same 1944 battle, where smaller American ships faced a much larger Japanese force. The Philippine Trench, where both ships now lie, stretches down more than 10 kilometers at its deepest, forming one of the most extreme environments on the planet. For months, the Johnston's discovery stood as a world record, a testament to how quickly technology was advancing. Yet even as researchers celebrated, the possibility lingered that more wrecks from the same battle, and perhaps even deeper mysteries, remained hidden in the trench's vast, unmapped reaches. Each new find seemed to push the boundaries of what was thought possible, hinting at an ocean floor still full of secrets waiting to be revealed. A merchant ship from the Bronze Age rests on the seabed 1,800 meters below the surface, nearly 60 miles from the nearest land. Measuring just 12 to 14 meters long, the vessel's wooden frame has collapsed, but its cargo remains. Hundreds of Canaanite amphorae lie in orderly rows, undisturbed for over 3 millennia. When archaeologists recovered 2 jars and analyzed their contents, the dating placed them between 1400 and 1200 BCE, a period when scholars believed sailors never left sight of shore. The ship's position in open water with no land on the horizon overturned that assumption. Ancient mariners must have used the sun and stars to guide them across vast distances, centuries before written navigation records. In the Black Sea, another revelation awaited. In 2016, researchers scanning for geological data discovered not a single wreck, but a fleet. 40 ships spanning 2,500 years, from the age of Greek city-states to the Ottoman Empire. Many were found between 93 and 300 meters deep below the oxygen line. Here, the water is anoxic, almost no oxygen, no wood-eating organisms. Ropes still coil on decks, masts stand upright, and hulls look freshly built. The chemistry of the Black Sea has preserved these vessels in a suspended moment, offering a time capsule untouched by decay or human hands. Pirates and merchants left their mark far from the spotlight of empires. In 2005, a research team searching the seabed between Morocco and Spain found a shipwreck at 823 meters. Just 45 feet long, the vessel carried 4 cannons and 10 swivel guns, its hull still packed with muskets and supplies. Historians link it to the Barbary Corsairs, North African pirates who struck fear into European shipping centuries before the Caribbean legends. Its fate remains unknown, but the wreck offers a rare look at a world where speed and firepower meant survival. Off southern France, a military drone in June 2025 revealed another secret. Camarot 4, a 16th century merchantman resting at 8,422 feet. Nearly 200 ceramic jugs, some stamped with the monogram HIS, lay among yellow Ligurian plates. 6 cannons, 2 cauldrons, and an anchor dotted the seafloor, untouched for centuries. The French Defense Ministry called it exceptional, a silent record of Renaissance trade, risk, and ambition preserved in the deep. In 2022, the USS Samuel B. Roberts was verified at 6,985 meters, becoming the deepest shipwreck ever found. This milestone was only possible because of breakthroughs in deep-sea robotics and sonar mapping that began in the 1980s. Each discovery featured in this documentary, the Johnston, the Bronze Age Merchant, the Black Sea Fleet, the Barbary Corsair, and Cameron 4, has overturned what historians thought was possible about navigation, preservation, and maritime conflict. Yet many questions remain. The exact locations of war graves like the Sammy B are still classified, and researchers believe other ships from historic battles may rest even deeper, waiting to be found. Today, the combination of historical records and advanced technology continues to reveal a hidden archive beneath the waves. These shipwrecks are more than lost vessels. They are evidence of human exploration, trade, and resilience. As scientists map more of the abyss, each new find rewrites the history of our relationship with the sea.